Hey guys, Dr. Prometheus here, back with our Oakland A's franchise. It is the off season of year 2. We have a couple things to do. Kind of going through the roster really fast. Put some people on the trade block. Biggest names there, Corey Kluber. We'll see if we can get. Doesn't mean we're going to trade him. We'll see what we can get for him. Got some couple of changes. I don't know what we'll do in the bullpen. We had a retirement of one of our closers. Not a big deal. We have our rookies in here as well now. I think it's about time Sanchez comes up to the majors. That likely means Stevenson is down at the minors indefinitely at this point. But Stevenson did bat well. So it might be another year that Sanchez is down in the minors. So we might end up doing that for another year with him. He is 23 years old. At first, we have Mackenzie Thurston, who we drafted last season, and this guy looks like a beast. So I think we're going to be calling him up immediately at this point. So let's do this now. Add him to the 40-man roster, and he's going to be up at the MLB level. Start his career. Diaz and Capeno are going to be staying down here at double and triple A. At second base, we have a bunch of people at second. I put Vidal Brujan on the trade block. We'll see what happens there. And I think with Cosmo, let's start Cosmo out at triple A at this point. And we'll kind of see where that ends up going. Porter Witt's at triple. We're going to have Paxton at double A to start his career. So that's probably going to mean that Ray Bolden is going to go down to single A at this point. Because Paxton can play some short. Ironman is going to be at the majors this season. We will do that. It's probably it for Jose Martinez, but we may end up keeping him at this point. Cruz will be at double A. Liking this right now. Mark Canha. Senzel. Mark Canha, I think, is going to be a guy that might move on from us. We'll have to see what he does. We're good here. Out in right field, we're all good here. So that would be the quick maintenance stuff we do. So we need to hire a manager. Now, as I was looking through this, I saw a couple of cool names. One of the names that I did see that stuck out to me. If I can find him again. It's Mark Pryor, the former pitcher. We'll see what he can do. We do take some hits, so I wonder if we're going to test this out. I have no idea if like the managers get better, so we're going to test this right now. So we're just going to give him a 1-year deal and see what happens. Hitting coach. We don't need drag bunting all that much. Let's get Woody Ornelas for the next 2 years. And farm director. So this is one we'll have to significantly think about here. Go with Velez. 3 years. Let's see how he does. From there, so we have that. We have some exclusive free agents. Obviously, we're going to exercise the option for Chapman. We're going to re-sign Miller for a 2-year, $5 million. That looks fine to me. 2-year deal. I don't know if he'll stay here. He'll be a bullpen arm. And we will allow Scott Alexander to test free agency. We got our staff. We're not going to rebrand. And we are going to go into free agency at this point. The Blue Jays going to give me a trade. They want Corey Kluber for Zach Davies. And this is not a trade we're going to do. That's fine. Blue Jays trying to... No. Do we have any qualifying offers? Well, we don't have anyone that we need to do qualifying offers for. A lot of re-signings here. Kenley Jensen declined his contract option and filed for free agency. Ooh. Okay, we got our farm director. Who do I not want to lose? I'm gonna put Gonsalves. Gonsalves is like one of the biggest ones we don't want to lose here. Full 5 draft. From there, I'm not worried about it. Okay, salary arbitration. He did 310, that's fine. Offer him arbitration. I think he did a decent job. Let's give him that much. Sensel at 213. I think you're enough for another bit there. And I think we're going to move on from Adam Korlick. I'm not going to offer him arbitration. Tendering contracts now. Starting pitchers, obviously, Nelson Coe. We're going to go to arbitration. R26, yeah, we'll bring him back. Goss, bring him back. We're going to bring him back. Majority of our guys, probably. They're not asking for much, so it works. Ramirez, 100% want this. And Pineda, we obviously want him. Sanchez, we obviously want him. Okay. First baseman Diaz. Okay. Kanya, another minor league deal. Coleman. One star, obviously, again. Weber. A lot of these guys are draft picks that we did. We drafted Uribe. Obviously, we're going to re-sign him. Not too worried about him. Ironman, obviously, we are going to sign him. He is going to be at the majors. Give him that contract. Minor league contract, okay. Fairchild, that's a minor league. Ivy is a minor league. I like Reed. I like Montes. I like Chase. I like Deichmann. I like McDonald. A lot of these players I like, and they're just... Okay. Free agency. Aaron Judge is the big name out here. And Philly has one for him. Qualifying offers made for Severino, Clevenger, Barrios, a $40 million deal. Wow. James Talion. How do you do? A 2.85 ERA? How much does he want? A $12 million deal. Sonny Gray. We bring back Sonny Gray. Keuchel had a very good year. He wants $10 million. What about Chris Archer? Archer wants 6. What 14 and 8? Then is 34. Pool is 30. Bolty's 31. Do we bring back Sonny Gray though? I don't know. He's 33. Jesus, $25 million? How big is that Olacon? $28 million. No, we couldn't possibly do that. Keuchel, though? Maybe 10. Maybe. What Chafin? Chafin only wants $3 million. Maybe that's the big arm that we add in, Chafin. Yeah, let's add in Chafin. $3 million deal. Let's give him a 3-year. 4.2. Do Craig Kimbrell. Kimball didn't actually save anything. He doesn't have any offers. He wants a $4 million deal. Okay, those will be our... He didn't have a qualifying offer made to him. Okay, cool. Contreras. Okay, the Cubs do want him back, so that's one thing. I think we're good at catcher. Interesting. First base, Jose Abreu. Was $3 million too. Only $3 million. That's something we can go there. Mac Mussey, wow. Making a big deal. Whit Merrifield, he's 34. He batted great last season. Jose Ramirez obviously had a qualifying offer made by Cleveland. Kyle Seager, how did he bat? He batted decent. Miguel Rojas. Michael Brantley. JD Martinez. Now this is interesting. JD Martinez as DH, $10 million. Ouch. That's a no. Tommy Pham, no. Michael Brantley, how much would Brantley want? $6 million? He's 35 though. Marte has one extended to him, a contract already. Margot, no. Aaron Judge, Joey Gallo. I don't know, Joey Gallo ain't going anywhere. Adam Eaton, contact. Do we do a Sonny Gray signing? $3.8. How much does Chris Archer want? 6. Do we do a Dallas Keuchel signing for 1 year? $11 million. He'd be our highest paid player at that point. One thing I am going to do, Jose Abreu. Only wants $3 million. Is that a better one that we can do? That's probably the best we can do, actually. Seager, 1.5. For a guy that is going to be DHing more than anything. Because JD Martinez would want 10 million. Brantley would want 6. Good contact. The power's not there though. Yeah. Let's do it for Jose Abreu. Pretty decent. We're gonna make Abreu a $1 million deal. $4 million. He's gonna take that Nelson Cruz spot. 4 pitchers. I mean, Keuchel did pretty well. A good season, 17-7. Taillon was 12 though, and he's younger, 31. Barrios didn't do all that great. That's a qualifying offer made. The Yankees pitchers, are we gonna try for another Yankees pitcher? Just 31 now. Musgrove was in San Diego and couldn't perform. Keuchel, not a great season in 2021 though. Bounce back. He's 35. A $10 million deal for an extra $2 million. Give him a $12 million deal. Be our highest paid player at this point. It likely means if we do get him, that Kluber is going to be traded at this point. If that is the fact. We have one for Kimbrel. It's an arm. I think that's the couple big things we are going to do. We're going to give one to Telion, Jose Abreu to fill that DH role, Craig Kimbrel, and Andrew Chafin. I think that's going to be our big one. Aaron Judge goes to Tampa Bay. That's a big one there. Okay, we have our hitting coach. Wilson Contreras goes to the Giants. He does not say there. Aaron Nola to the Twins. Ooh, that's going to be difficult. Chad Green to the Dodgers. Edwin Diaz to the Dodgers. Luis Severino. Oh my gosh, we got to deal with that in Houston. So Talion did actually consider our offer, but ends up going to the Twins. Jose Ramirez goes to the Mets. There's the one to the Twins, a $13 million deal. Okay. They paid him more. So, I mean, kind of figured that was going to be the case. Did we take a flyer on a guy like Musgrove? Houston's going after Barrios as well. One year with Keuchel. Just Keuchel with that, just... I don't know if that's what I end up, if I want to end up doing that. I mean, honestly, probably not. So is there another big piece that I could add? Adam Eaton. That's a cheap contract. For a guy that has a good arm. mean, I'd rather take Abreu there. We got Chafin. We got Kimbrough. Okay. We would sign those two. We were thinking about trading for Archer. $34 years old. But Musgrove just does not look great. Do a 1-year deal for Keuchel. No. We're gonna move a pitcher up the minors. So in that case, what are we gonna look at here? So maybe trade Kluber. We go Montgomery, Manea, Luzardo, Cease, Co. I think that's what we end up doing. Yep. Mark Pryor is our manager. Joey Gallo goes to the Mets. Okay, we are in free agent 2. Really? Well, Abreu was a lot less, was he not? Abreu was a easy deal. But since we're not going to be doing much, let's bring in what? 4 years? Yeah, let's do it. That'll be our big signing this year. $41 on our 40-man roster. Whoops. Fine. But Clevenger goes to the Astros. Ouch. Merrifield's going to the White Sox. Here is a big trade. Washington gets Eugenio Suarez, and they send Victor Robles and Seth Romero. Ooh, what a trade. Whit Merrifield goes to the White Sox. Okay, we're going to tender that contract back to Abreu then. Brios in the bidding war. Keuchel has one from the Mets. John Gray as well. I mean, what's Archer asking? 6.7? Be a rotation guy? But he couldn't win more than 14 games with the Yankees? I don't see consistency there at all. Consistently in the fours. Same thing here. See what happens. Kenta Maeda is traded from the Twins to the Mets. The Twins acquired Trevor May and Jordan Yamato. Okay. Alexander Bogaerts has moved from the Red Sox in exchange for Nate Lowe and Hans Kraus. What a move. Ketel Marte is signed by the Diamondbacks. Okay, let's see who's in the free agency pool now. Brios still having that bidding war. Archer might go back to the Yanks. Bassett has that one from Boston. Quintana has one from the Yankees. John Park. Funkhauser. 27. Who could be in here as a steal? Looking for names that I recognize. I'd be like, there's a good one. Nothing there. Kiki Hernandez doesn't have any. Escobar. Jackie Bradley Jr. Let's see what we can get for him. MLB ready prospects. Tanner Tully and Ramon Urias. No. Odor. Trey Mancini. No. We go Herman. Looking for someone that could be an upgrade at pitcher, but we're probably not going to get it. Pedro Baez. Decent bullpen arm. Zach Wheeler is just another stopgap. Marcus Stroman, same thing. Chad Pender. David Bodie, who's 29. No. Let's actually do this and look at all. Look at it like this. You might get more prospects thrown at us. Encarnacion, no. Now that's intriguing, giving me Hideki Matsui. But I don't think Matsui will be a guy that is even remotely up in the majors anytime soon. These are Hernandez. That's a bit unrealistic there. Give me Cesar Hernandez. Michael Fulmer. Now that is intriguing offer nonetheless. Just not seeing anything. That I absolutely want to like pounce on. Just might have to be a wait. Winter meetings in 8 days. Full 5 draft. I think we don't have one because of because we drafted one last year. So Lance McCullers is moved from the Astros after all those signings to the Twins for Max Kepler and Jordan Balazovic. What a great trade there. Gurriel goes from the Phillies to the Rangers for Jose Leclerc. Okay. Barrios signs with the Mets. Okay. Blue Jays want to give me one. Zach Davies. They're just trying to release a contract here. No. Okay. Just us trying to see if anyone wants to bait anything. Okay. Corey Kluber for Zach Davies. Straight up, no. We did get Jose Abreu. Okay, spring training, guys. Okay, Okay, no one has anyone on the trade block. So our contract extensions. Next year we have DeGrom. Chapman's protected to get $19 million. Are we gonna give Chapman $19 million? Jeez. $31 million. Olsen's probably going to ask for the same 20. Corey Kluber, not much. Montgomery, 8. Hasson, okay, that's reasonable. I mean, what is our budget? 171. Right now we're at 97. That would push us to about 140. It would be under 150. It wouldn't be that much in the grand scheme of things. Our revenue will be about 180. So it's still about 40 million. So at least it's something we can deal with, I think. That means, do we keep Kluber on here? Let's look at what we have at the majors right now. I mean, Kluber pitched decent. It's just it didn't translate into wins. 3.71. 4 for Luzardo, Montgomery. So if I set this rotation, it'd be this right now. If I didn't have him, it would be like this. It would be this if we didn't. That's how it ends up if Kluber is not on our roster. Which, let's see what we do. For the lineups, though, Abreu's the DH, 100%. There's no doubt about that. Now, when we don't have a DH, we're going against left-handed pitching. Olsen can play right field. Actually, we're going to do that. Against left-handed pitching, we're gonna pull a Cub. We're gonna pull Cubs. So this, Olsen's gonna play right. Abreu's gonna play first. Okay, so that's how our lineup's gonna go there. And that will be the end of your episode. In the next one, what we will do is get through, play a couple of games. We'll player lock a couple of the rookies. We'll player lock a bit of Jose Abreu. We'll see what we have at pitching. We'll see what our guys do. And ultimately, I have a decision to make with Corey Kluber. At 36 years old, he is on contract for one more year. However, at this point in time, going with Montgomery, Manea, Luzardo, Cease, and Nelson Coe. I mean, that seems like a better idea. Then we keep, or even we go Kopech. So maybe that's what we do. It goes Montgomery, Manea, Luzardo, Cease, Kopech, our bullpen arms, plus Kimbrel. Ramirez will be down at AAA again with Pineda. Kimbrel will be the one probably getting the saves at this point, or actually be the setup. How many did he blow? He blew only 6 here. 2021. I think we go with Sir Anthony Dominguez as the closer, and Kimbrel is the setup guy with Andrew Miller being the good relief. We'll have Chafin in here as some good relief as well. Pretty good ERA last season. Our bullpen will be set up pretty nice at that point. At least we'll be happy with that. And then the next thing we need to figure out is what to do with everything else. So, thank you all for joining me, guys. I am going to see what I can get for Kluber. I want some prospects, but I want some prospects that are close to MLB level. If I can't get any starters, if I can get some starters, we will get some starters. We'll plug them in here, and we will rock this season. Because we have to beat the Astros, and we have to come in and beat the Angels. So, thank y'all for joining me, guys. Don't forget to leave a like below, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Later.